Hi, and welcome to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. Welcome to our tribe. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button below and the bell next to it so that you get email notifications of new videos as they are uploaded. And I upload videos quite often. Okay, if you're returning, welcome, welcome, welcome family, welcome tribe. I'm so appreciative for each and every one of you. All right, everything you need to know about me is in the box below, and I want you to enjoy this reading. If you find it to be inspiring, please share it with someone. Go ahead and give it a like, and know that you are loved more than you could even imagine. You really are. Okay? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into the message for today. And we are dealing with new moon energy. The new moon in Sagittarius was this morning at 8:16 a.m. Pacific time, 11:16 Eastern time. And it is a brand new day. It feels very much like an entirely new dawn of energy. I hope things in your world are wonderful. I hope that everyone is safe. I hope that they're healthy, and I hope that all is going well. All right. So as usual, I show you which decks I'm going to use. I'm going to be using the Guardian Angel deck today. I'm also going to be using the Universal Wisdom deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. I'm sorry, the Guardian Angel deck is by Debbie Malone. And we're also going to bring in another Guardian Angel deck, and I believe this is also Tony's deck too. It's the Guardian Angel Guide Oracle, sorry. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're first going to call in the angels. I have my trusty rose quartz, and we're going to go ahead and sound the bell. Angels, ancestors, archangels, the angelic realm, our own individual guardian angels, our spiritual teams, ascended masters, beings both from this galaxy and beyond, from all lifetimes. Bring in all benevolent love and energies. Bring in the energy of Archangel Raphael, the divine physician, to continue to support us in our healing. Bring in the energy of Archangel Michael to surround us, guide us, and protect us. Bring in the energy of Archangel Gabriel to help us with guidance and to use our intuition in a really empowering and loving way. Okay? The word that I'm hearing today is compassion. So I don't know who this is for. It's a word that came up. I often hear words. I've been seeing the color. It's this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Caribbean blue, which I associate with Archangel Michael. And we are in the new moon energy because I said it is today. And it's part of this whole portal that started on 12/12. And it's going to continue all the way through into January, where we have the new moon coming up in mid-January. So we've got a lot of powerful, powerful energy where we can work and use that energy to transform our lives. And, you know, if you say 2020 was like, oh my goodness, could it hurry up and be over? We're almost there. We have a few more weeks. I will agree with you. It has been a very different year. I have chosen to look at the challenges as opportunities to grow. And I have chosen to really look at what it is Spirit was showing me, areas of my life, yes, even at my age, showing me where did I really need to grow, where did I really need to stand up and be myself. And some relationships have been challenged, some other relationships have been smoothed out. And I'm so grateful and thankful for all the many blessings that the universe gives to me each and every day. Okay, so let's see, what message do they have for us today? And I see that sometimes this is glitching, so I'm not sure. I think that's the angel speaking to us. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get into the message. I've already pre-shuffled each deck, and each deck is has a crystal on it, and this has a clear quartz crystal, which also has some other crystals inside, and I can see how they are all layered in here. So we do have some powerful energy coming through. So let's go ahead and see what is the message that the angels have for us today. Angels, what is the message? 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 Angels, 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 angels. Okay, they said take that one. All right, and they said that is it. Okay, so that's one deck. And we're going to also get into this beautiful, beautiful little deck. Well, I shouldn't say little, but this beautiful deck. I just love the art on here. And this is one of Tony's signature things that he does, is he creates these wonderfully colorful decks. He has some beautiful, talented artists. But let's see what they're, okay, one just flew out. Oh, actually two. Actually three. Okay. We're going to, Spirit says take them all. We are going to take each and every one of them. Okay. And the last deck is going to be from the Universal Wisdom deck. And we're going to see what is the wisdom that they are asking us to fully embrace this week. You know, we had our angel message yesterday for the Monday read. This is the Tuesday read. So we are still in the new moon energy. And I really just want you to understand that this is a powerful moon, and each one is, but this especially because of the conjunction that is coming up on the 21st, which is solstice. It's also the first day of Capricorn, and it is the shortest day of the year. But it's giving us time when we have these short days and we have longer nights. It's giving us time to really spend time in reflection and look back and examine what lessons did we learn, how did we handle it, and what might we do differently going forward if we choose to do differently. So that's something to really consider, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what is the message for today. So the first cards that are coming out are from, like I said, if you want to go grab your deck if you have it, the Guardian Angels deck. And the first card that comes out is the Angel of Success. So if there's something you've been looking at and you've been really, really curious, what is going on? If it has felt like you see this man on this ledge and it's felt like you're out there by yourself, you have this angel over here. Let me get my pointer. You have the angel over here reminding you are not alone. You are not alone. It may feel like it, but you are not alone. And you have success. It is coming. It is really on the horizon. Part of this is we need to release and let go, because that's part of this cycle, to release and let go and surrender what no longer is working for us. Okay? And that's important, because until we can release and surrender, it's hard to open the door for something new to come in. Okay? The next card is the angel, the angel of grounding. And we see this beautiful individual sitting on a pile, it looks like a pile of boulders. And we see this angel that is present right there, saying, the message is ground. Now, how do we ground? Where is she? She is in nature. How do we ground ourselves? We get clear, we get calm. And I've shown you how to ground yourself, and you can do this at any time by taking your right hand and putting it on your left knee, taking your left hand and putting it on your right knee, continuing to breathe and allow whatever is agitating you to be released. Okay? The next thing that's coming out is the angel of comfort. And know that you are not alone. You see, this is the angel, this is the person. You're not alone. On her face, she looks very much like, woe is me. That's what I heard in my head. The angel is there to remind her that she is not alone. She has assistance, she has help. All you need to do is call upon the angels and give them permission to start working in your life. And give them permission to show up in a magical way, because the angels have the power to erase what is no longer good for you and bring in more joy, more love, more peace. Okay? It also reminds us not to back away, and to always seek comfort, whatever that may be. One of the things that brings me lots of comfort is chocolate. And while I was on the 40-day fast, I shared with you a couple of weeks ago that I was on a 40-day fast, which I started in late October, and I just got up one day and something said, it's time to fast. And I said, okay, I'm going to start in 2 days. And I thought, where did that come from? But you know, it was one of the best things I've ever done and have done. And I love fasting, but I hadn't done it in a while. And this time I did fruits and vegetables, water, nuts, and grains. That's it. No dairy. I don't eat red meat, so that wasn't a big deal for me. And I used my supplements. So that was really wonderful, and it was a good feeling. About week 2, I was feeling lighter, I was feeling brighter, I was feeling so motivated. I was walking about 5 miles a day, 6 days a week, and really feeling good. I did have a couple of days there where I said, okay, I'm taking a day off. I really need to indulge. And part of the challenge was allow yourself, whatever comes up, to come face to face with it. And when I did indulge, I think I had a brownie one day. I looked at the brownie and I was like, it's good, but okay, it's a brownie. It served its purpose. All right, move on. And just like that, it was like, it's okay. And I felt so much better having allowed myself and given myself permission to do what it is I needed to do at that moment. It didn't mean that I needed to sit there and eat a whole dozen brownies. Just the taste of it was enough for me. So maybe in your life, see where you can allow yourself to just be open enough to what comes up, to examine it, to look at it. Doesn't mean you have to stay there. And then allow yourself the opportunity to move on. And one of the real benefits of this fast was losing 12 pounds. What? So what I've said is that I'm going to go back on a fast January 1, and I'm going to do it for 90 days to improve my health, to improve my stamina, to improve my just overall well-being. And what came out of this fast was a real sense of serenity and peace. Okay? The last card that comes up is the Angel of Soulmates. And you see this loving couple who are looking at each other with such love, and you see the angel watching over them. And that's how the angels show up in our life. When we invite them in, they bring in exactly what we need at that moment for our growth. It may not be what we've asked for, but it may mean bringing in what we need for our growth. Now, if you've asked for something and it hasn't shown up, it could be that there are other things that need to be cleared up, other energies that need to be cleared up before you would be welcome into taking on that vibration. Because it would be interesting to see, it would be like a 5-year-old all of a sudden say, I want to drive a car, and getting behind the wheel of a car and driving expertly. They don't have the skills. And while you may be saying, I want my love partner, I want my dream job. Well, do you have all the skills? Do you have all of the ability to step in? Have you released some of that gunk you've been holding on to so that it allows for the real you to show up in a relationship? Have you released some old hurts? Have you released some old resentments? Have you released times when you felt like, I'm not enough? Heck, I don't deserve this. Yes, you do. You deserve all the wonderful, beautiful, loving things that the universe can offer you. You also have to release what no longer works and what is holding you back. You have to release that, because until you do, it's like a brick wall standing in the way of your blessings. I promise you it is. The next card that comes out says patience. And because the wording is so small, I'll put my glasses back on. But the word on this card, and it's the Guardian Angel deck, it says patience. Patience is required at this moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation is causing concern, is revolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. Okay? The next one that came out was believe. And this goes along with patience. And it says, be open to all possibilities and opportunities and let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible, and it is. It is. It truly is. And here's a prayer. Now, I'm going to preface this before I say it. Whatever you call your creator, be it Jehovah, God, Allah, the divine, the goddess, the God, whatever you call your creator, this prayer comes from them. And it says on the card, Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Remember, we talked about how are you showing up in life? Are you showing up from a place of fear? Are you showing up from a place of love? Are you showing up in a way that opens the door to release and surrender and let go of lower vibrational energy so that new love and great things can come to you? It is really up to you and how you choose to show up. It really is. And here we go. Here's another message. Lost in our own equations. So sometimes we get ourselves into situations and we decide that, you know what? I'm just going to stay stuck where I'm at. I like where I'm at. I like my position. And you see this powerful, powerful animal here. And this sort of, it almost looks like trees bending in around them, forming like a rib cage. And it's saying lost in our own equations. Sometimes we set up dynamics that we choose to adopt that are not healthy for us and do not lend anything to our situation. And when we make those choices, we can box ourselves in to the point where we shut down and we shut out the love that is available for us. The next card that's coming up is Lilac Mist. And we see the butterflies and we see the hearts. Lilac Mist and this beautiful rose color around this being is all about allowing in wisdom. Wisdom is the color, lilac is the color that I see when I see Archangel Uriel. And Uriel is all about wisdom. What wisdom are you in need of? What wisdom are you blocking? What wisdom, if you allowed it to show up in your situation, could provide you with the absolute feeling of true love. Love for yourself. Because until you can learn to love yourself, you're going to continue to get the same relationships that you've always had. Take some time to truly love who you are. And if there are things that you discover about who you are that you really don't like, you can change them. Isn't that a wonderful thing about being a human being? We have that innate ability to change what we do not like about ourselves and bring in something wonderful, bring in something good, bring in something even more beautiful than we could have imagined. And the last card is eternity. And this is reminding us that love is eternal. Your spirit is eternal. Your spirit or your soul, they are eternal. Nothing can squash that. And part of that matrix of our soul or our spirit is of love. Our souls don't exist in fear. Our souls only exist in love. Our angels don't exist in fear. They only exist with love. And it is up to us to recognize what fears are coming up in our lives and how can we transform them to a place of love. This is a choice we are each given. What will you choose for yourself? And how will you build on wanting more of that? Because as I said before, as an adult, we must first take 100% responsibility for our own lives. Take 100% responsibility for our own stuff. Take responsibility for 100% responsibility for the situations that are in our lives. I'm not saying it's easy. I too have situations in my life that I go, what the heck? What is going on here? And then I'm reminded, I'm responsible for how I show up. I'm responsible for what I allow in. And yes, it's a healthy boundary. But until you make a decision to no longer allow people to stomp all over you, to walk all over you, to treat you poorly, to demand of you, and really box you into a cage of their own choosing, you will not have peace. You will not have joy, and you certainly will not have more love in your life. And the blessings will get blocked. The angels just said the blessings will get stopped. And the reason being is love and fear cannot exist in the same place. Okay? I recently had someone come to me and they said they called me, which I appreciated. And they called me and they said, Carolyn, I know you don't know me very well, but I need you to do me a favor. And I said, what is it? And this is a very casual acquaintance. We, at that point, maybe seen each other twice. And she said, I really, I just left this store. And I said, okay. And she says, I saw these boots I like, and I don't have the money for them. Could you send it to me? I looked around the room. I thought, okay, I am awake. Looked out the window. Pigs aren't flying. I said, okay. I said, I'm sorry, can you repeat what you just said? Because I'm thinking in my brain that if she repeats it, she's going to hear what she's asking for. And she said, well, I know you have it. So I don't know why you can't share. What? I said, okay, so you're asking me to buy you, and she told me what store. It was Louis Vuitton. It was a high-end store. The boots were $1,700. And I was like, I said, did I have a raffle? And did I sell you a raffle that I said I was going to bet one of the prizes was boots from Louis Vuitton? She said, no. I said, okay, I think you just got your answer. Like, no. I have a very healthy boundary around money. Money has been a theme throughout many lifetimes for me, where people have taken advantage of me over money, or they have stolen money from me, or that I've been abused by money and trauma. And it took a while for me to work with professionals to really get clear around it. And I would be on the page of, oh, but they might need it. Well, they might, but that doesn't mean that it's my job. It's just like, holidays come up or birthdays, and people are like, requesting and demanding of you. You put that on your calendar and maybe start a little fun where you set aside something for that every single year. Those dates don't change. Um, and what I found happening was I might help someone out, and then later on wonder why weren't they able to do that for themselves. So be careful what you do for others, and ask yourself, what is it that you're getting out of it when you do it? Now, that doesn't mean I don't donate to charities. I do. I have a list, and I donate to them every single year. That doesn't mean I will not purchase things for my loved ones. I do, and I do that often. Sometimes I'll just send it just because I was thinking of your gift, or card, or whatever. But what it does mean is that I'm not your ATM. And that's a boundary for me. So really get clear in your life around what it is you want more of. What do you need? Because people do get lost in their own equations. And they begin to look over in your yard and go, the grass is kind of green over there. They don't know what you had to go through to get that green grass. They weren't there, were they? No. And know that your soul is eternal. Love is eternal. Love is eternal. Love yourself enough to say no. Love yourself enough to say, you know what? Nope, not going to happen. At the same time, have patience in yourself. Believe that everything is going to unfold in the way that it is supposed to. And begin to really, truly understand that the universe puts situations, people, circumstances in your way so that you will begin to understand that when you get grounded, when you really start to look for comfort from the angels, they do show up in a loving manner, and they may bring new love. They may show you that the person you are with, if you're with someone, that they are worthy of your love. They may also show you areas where they're not, and where you may need to love yourself more than staying with them. And you have the possibility of finding true success when you truly start to focus on what is important to you. All right? So that's going to be the message for today. Focus on what's important to you so that your soul can continue to grow. Your soul can be jumping up and down and be your best cheerleader, because yay, you got it. You finally learned the lesson. Yay! And allow yourself to celebrate when you learn that lesson. Allow yourself to just be happy when you get that lesson. And know that it's really okay to use that word no. It is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain any more than that. No. Absolutely not going to happen. All right? That's the message for today. Use this new moon energy to really get clear around what you're going to release, what you're going to let go of, what you're going to surrender, and what you'd like to bring more of into your life. And you could be wanting to bring in more healthy, loving relationships. You might want to bring in more healthy relationships that really embrace you and embrace and accept who you are. You might wish to surrender relationships where people are treating you poorly. This whole new moon cycle, as well as the full moon cycle that we had that began on November 30th, which lasts all the way next to the next full moon and beyond, the energy has been around relationships, money, and home. Where do you find your value? Who do you value? What do you value about yourself? Start with those 3 questions and build from there. Okay? That is my message for you for today from Wisdom from the Angels. This is Carolyn. May you have this season, may it bring you more joy, more peace, more happiness, more serenity, more wisdom than you have ever known before. Okay? Come on back tomorrow for another reading. And thank you for joining me again today. Don't forget, thumbs up and share it with someone so that they too can be inspired. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming back. This is Carolyn from Wisdom from the Angels. Everything you need to know about me is in the box below. Take care. Goodbye.